As I watch them in this place, I contemplate the mystery of love's power to give strength. Mary knows the sorrow in every mother's heart who has lost a child to tragedy or violence. I look at the two of them very carefully and long for such love, such peace, and serenity. This is for us.
The burden of the cross on Jesus' back has not ceased. It has continued to wear him down. Jesus begins to stagger, falter. He needs help, assistance, support from another person. He enters into the experience of all who must depend on others to survive. He is like us, attempting to go through this journey with his pride intact. He is determined to make the trek with his head held high, determined to show that he will handle this as his Father knows he can. However, like us, Jesus needs help along the way, and he is deprived of the satisfaction of carrying this burden on his own. I see how he looks at Simon with utmost humility and gratitude. It reminds me of a time when I was so thankful for the support I received from my friends and family in the past. Times when I didn't think I needed help. Times when I was too weak to ask for help. Times when all I wanted was someone to reach out and help me, but I was too proud to ask. This is for us.
Jesus' journey at times is brutal. He has entered into the terrible experience of rejection and injustice. He has been whipped and beaten. His face shows the signs of his solidarity with all of us who have experienced injustice, abuse, and neglect. He encounters a compassionate, loving disciple who wipes the vulgar spit and mocking blood from his face. At a time when Jesus feels alone, betrayed by his friends, one compassionate soul meets him on his journey. On her veil, she discovers the image of his face, his gift to her, and an image for us to contemplate forever. This is for us.
Jesus once again cannot hold himself up and stumbles to the ground. In deep exhaustion, he stares at the earth beneath him, willing himself to get back up, to find the courage and conviction to stand to his feet and continue on this journey with humility and grace. Scripture resonates in his soul as he looks at the dirt below his face. Remember, you are dust, and to dust you will return. As he pushes himself up onto his knees, under the weight of the cross, he can fully empathize with people who have experienced profound weakness, disease, or the process of aging. He knows our pain, our sorrows, how we feel when our bodies let us down. I want you to look at Jesus, there on the ground, with all the agony taking its toll on his body, on his spirit. Let your heart go out to him and to anyone in your life who has felt the crushing burden of weakness, sickness, or the loss of someone you loved. This sacrifice shows that we are never alone in our suffering. This is for us.
The women of Jerusalem and their children come to comfort and thank Jesus. During Jesus' ministry, they had the privilege to see firsthand his compassion and words of healing and freedom. Jesus had broken down all kinds of social and religious conventions to connect with them. He saw people for their heart, not their race, sex, or social status. Now they are here to support him, just as he supported them by giving them a voice, by validating that who they are is enough, by acknowledging the role they play in the lives of their communities. Jesus looks at the women, into their eyes, and sees gratitude and grief. If the woman could take away his pain, they would. Jesus suffers knowing he can't remain